got overseas, there was a lot of heroin. And where I was stationed, we had 21 nuclear warheads. So there was stress there. Anytime in the military, you're kept carrying loaded weapons, there's tension. The heroin was the main drug over there. It's like a warm blanket going over you, and you don't care about anything. I was married for 32 years. Once she died, there was no one to keep me in check. And I really didn't care. The last year before I got clean, I spiraled real hard. I probably think in the back of my mind, I may have been trying to kill myself. When I came out of rehab, I still had my house, but I was so far behind on everything that there was no pulling it back together at that point. And then I got a hotel, but hotels, you can't afford to stay in those that long. And they were flea bag hotels, you know, you didn't even really want to. I felt better in the truck than I did in the hotels. I'd heard, I don't even know how I heard about it, the vet house, but somehow I got the number and found it. And from there, that's when everything turned around. There's no red tape to get into the vet house. It's just an interview, one-on-one, with a man that knows if you're BSing him or not.
VetsHouse is a 12-month transitional housing program geared towards serving homeless veterans. We're smoke-free, drug-free, and alcohol-free. We are a working program, meaning if you don't have a job and you come to us, I give you 60 days to find a job on your own. If you don't find a job on your own, then I'll step in and see what else I can do to try to help you find gainful employment.
The first person that trusted me after I was off drugs, you know, he's kind of the only guy, he didn't say, oh, you got it made now because you kicked. He kind of said, hey, you know, you got to keep your act together. You got to do right, do what you're supposed to do. And he didn't really yell or anything, he just told me, you know, you can do it.
And he and I became friends, and we started talking about recovery and what I could do for him and what he could do for me. And he just flourished. He is the type of person that will give you the shirt off of his back, and anytime I need something from Dan, I just give him a call. He'll help us in the garden, he'll help us harvest pecans, because we sell them. Dan's very instrumental in helping us out. He comes in to tell the guys his story, how he got started in VetsHouse, and also explain to them the end results, what you have to do in order to become successful.
And for me, it's paid off. I mean, I'm talking paid off to where I feel like I'm living a comfortable life.
Right. I started going to school, which I wasn't doing before I came here.
So it's kind of neat getting back with the bond with the guys. Just like when you're in the Army, you can sit around and BS all day and talk about what you're going to do when you get home.
He just kind of demands that you put that faith and trust in him. He will do everything he can to show you, hey, I'm for real, I'm genuine.
How do you think you would turn out if you hadn't met him? Or where do you think you'd be right now?
Probably dead.
Yeah, I would have been.
I'll answer that. He'd have been dead as a doornail from heroin overdose.
That's what kept my sobriety. Or I would be dead, or in jail, or in the hospital. One of those three, and Deb would have been the first one. After 2 years at the vet house, it was time for me to move on, but that's when the Community Development Corporation came into it, and they at that time had a transitional program. This is my house. I'm not staying with anybody. I've got my key, I come and go as I want.
When I first went in the military at age 16, I was in the administrative field, you know, and I've always loved to do something to help other people. And this is no different than that, you know. If I figured I can help that person who's down and out, I'm going to help him or her.
You know, if I can just get one guy, go stay at the vet house, you know. Don't sleep out there on the street. It's rewarding. It helps me, in a way, stay sober. I wake up in the morning, I don't need anything to get me up and going. I've got a clear heart and a clear mind, and that's all you gotta have.